Wait, what? Nobody do anything weird. What kind of weird? Oh man, guys, what's up? Welcome on into Fantasy Intervention. We have yet another live start or shit show, as I kind of want to call it, for Sunday morning. Yeah, you like the live start or shit show?
Yeah, I kind of do like that.
It's something as to where we have fun, guys. We help you set your lineups. And of course, we go over the most important thing, which is the injury report, because you guys do not want to be stuck with somebody that has 27 broken ribs or however many he actually has when we talk about Drew Brees. How many ribs are there again? Can you do that song for us, Adam?
I'm not going to sing it, but I'll tell you how many ribs there are.
Okay.
No, sing it.
I haven't had any drinks like you guys this morning. I'm drinking water over here. Water.
Oh man.
And no one wants to hear me sing anyway. That's how we lose listeners to start off the show.
Is what, by singing?
Yeah, having me sing. You don't want to lose listeners that way.
Oh man, so what's going on? Adam, of course, is in the house with us. Dr. Juice, as Steffi likes to call it. And what's up, Steffi? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm a little frazzled because I thought I had my microphone set up, but we'll have it ready for Tuesday.
It actually sounds good right now. I don't know if that's just your computer mic, to be honest, but
maybe it's because my dog's not here.
That could be it too.
I could do it too, yeah.
Oh man. So let's go ahead and let's kick off this week 11 with the injury report, Adam. And while he kicks off this injury report, by the way, everybody that's watching, please get in your start or sit questions. We want those things lined up. We want 100 of them by the time Adam gets finished with the injury report. So get them lined up, guys. All right, Adam, what's up, man?
All right. So start off the injury report. We got some guys that are out. We got a trio of Lions. Kenny Golladay with the hip injury. Really don't know what's going on there. I thought for sure that he would have played last week. He didn't play last week. I saw some Instagram photos of him looking like he was having a good time, said hip was okay, and then sure enough, he's out again this week. So I have no idea what's going on with Kenny Golladay. I wish I could be more insightful, but he's out this week. That's all we know. Another guy with a hip injury on the line, Danny Amendola. He's out. Late scratch there. So no Danny Amendola. And then finally, DeAndre Swift. Got a concussion late this week, wasn't able to clear concussion protocol, so he's out this week as well. So we got a trio of Lions that are not playing this week.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, man. I do not like that at all for the Lions, who, we want to see some offense out of these guys, but it's going to be tough with all these injuries going on.
For sure, and I'll talk about him a little bit later, but Matthew Stafford is going to play with that thumb injury, but for a variety of reasons, I think, given the guys that he's missing and then some of the things that go along with the thumb injury that Matthew Stafford has, I think he might be somebody that if you could pivot to a different quarterback this week, might be worth considering. But moving on to some of the guys that are also out, Sammy Watkins, hamstring injury. I thought for sure he was going to come back this week, but it looks like he's going to miss another week. He was able to get in a full practice Wednesday and some limited practices later this week, but he's still out. And then finally, the one that I'm sure disappointed a lot of people yesterday, Joe Mixon, the Bengals placed him on IR with a foot injury. I don't know for sure. I think it's possible that they missed a fracture the first time around. X-rays don't always show that, especially in the foot, small bones, there's some inflammation. Probably had some more imaging later this week, MRI or something that picked up a fracture. So Joe Mixon's out, and he's going to be out the next 3 weeks.
Man, that's crazy. Does he even have a foot? That's what I want to know, Steffi. Does he actually have a foot?
We're unsure. We actually cannot confirm that Mixon has a foot.
Oh God. All right. So that brings us to the I guess the injury report, right? Do we have anybody else we have to cover for that?
So some questionable guys, and I can rattle through this pretty quick because most of them were going to play. Alvin Kamara, he had a foot thing. He's going to play. I'm not worried about it. Devontae Adams had an ankle injury this week. He's going to play. I'm not worried about it. Drew Lock, rib injury, expected to play. Calvin Ridley, foot injury, expected to play.
What's up with Calvin?
Guys, I think it was a foot sprain. Doesn't sound like it's as serious a foot injury like Joe Mixon was dealing with. I think it was probably a mid-foot sprain. Nothing too serious. So I would expect Calvin Ridley to play. Something that could limit him, something that could flare up. But if you have Calvin Ridley, you've been waiting this long, I would fire him up.
I'll take that. And you know what? Frank will actually take Adam in a shower scene for 600, Alex. I have no idea what that means, but go on, Frank. All right, guys, so we have some starter sit questions to answer for these guys. They have them lined up for us. So we're going to start out with one of our favorite listeners, somebody that's in here every single week to kick this off. We got Helena in the house. What's up, Helena? How we doing? Hi. All right, so we've got Crowder over here, or Cooks in the flex, and this is going to be a very interesting situation with the Patriots. This is not the same secondary that we've seen. Meanwhile, Bo actually put it the best way. We have Deshaun Watson over there pretty much playing like hero ball. I looked it up. He's the third most expensive and the third most productive quarterback on the DFS slate. But obviously, we're not talking about DFS. We're talking about where he has to go to. You know, we have to look at this as a whole. And Cooks has had some great weeks, you know, in the recent history. But I don't know if I can sit there and trust Cooks. Meanwhile, you have Jamison Crowder up against the Chargers. Chargers have been much better as of late, but that's mainly been on the outside and not so much in the slot. With that being said, who do you guys have in this one?
Who wants to go first?
I think Crowder.
Oh.
Okay. Here we go.
We're already starting off.
I don't know. This. I don't like this one. Go ahead, Adam. Tell the people.
Great start, guys. Great start. This is great radio.
I'm probably gonna go Brandon Cooks, and it's less to do with like Brandon Cooks or Crowder. It's just I think we could see a little more Denzel Mims. He's starting to heat up a little bit. That's the thing about Crowder is he gets like 13 targets a game, and that's what makes him a great play in PPR leagues. But you got Mims coming back, Perriman's healthy, so those guys can take some targets away from Crowder. So I would lean Cooks for that reason.
What's Mims coming back from again?
He had a hamstring injury earlier this season, so he's been playing he's been playing the past couple weeks. So he was on IR.
Yeah, he's been fine.
Yeah, he's been playing. I think we could see, you know, a little bit of a breakout from Denzel Mims potentially at some point here, and that could hurt Crowder.
Yeah, I'm actually a huge fan of Cooks in this matchup. He's got J.C. Jackson over there. J.C. Jackson, although he's had some picks, he's had some pass deflections, but overall, he's like, you know, an all or nothing type guy, so he can tend to get burned. I'm going Cooks in both upside and floor for this one. All right, we got Hill or Wentz at quarterback. I will say quick, it's not even close for me because of the fact that we are dealing with some subpar weather over there with Cleveland versus Philadelphia. Meanwhile, it's something where Wentz has had, I believe, less than like 12 or 13 points per game over the past two. I know that Cleveland is a little bit more of an advantageous matchup, but I actually like Taysom Hill in this one with his rushing upside.
I agree. I don't like the matchup against the Browns with Wentz. I think that defense is going to absolutely overwhelm him. And I think the second he gets pressure, he's just going to do normal Wentz things.
So can I let you guys in on a little secret? I don't know if you heard this.
Go. Bring it on. Oh, God. What is he
looking for? Did you know that on ESPN leagues, you can put Taysom Hill in your tight end spot?
Wait,
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know if anyone heard that yet. That's the word on the street. Don't tell anybody.
Hold on.
Don't tell anybody.
Oh, God.
That's the rumor. I don't know if you guys heard that.
That's all anybody's been talking about.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I would play Taysom Hill over Wentz.
I like it. Or we got Jonnu versus Gesicki. I'm going to go Jonnu in this one up against Baltimore. They're going to run a lot, which is also going to set them up for the play action. Not that they don't already use play action a ton, but honestly, it's something that's where I think that Jonnu could have a massive game this week. Gesicki, he has a good matchup. It's okay, not great. With Gesicki, he needs a touchdown in order to be relevant. Jonnu's not the same case scenario.
Can I make a breaking announcement here? We got rare breaking news on the show here. So Teddy Bridgewater.
Can you use Taysom Hill in the slot?
No, that was my hot tip. Teddy Bridgewater is going to be used in an emergency situation. He's not starting for the Panthers today. It's PJ Walker that's starting.
Yes, PJ Walker.
PJ Walker will be the starting quarterback. I was skeptical that we were going to see Teddy Bridgewater this week with an MCL sprain. The practice reports were looking good, but I think Teddy Bridgewater might be sidelined a couple of weeks with that knee injury. So PJ Walker's the guy this week for sure.
Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Jonnu or Gesicki?
I'm Jonnu also, for sure.
Adam likes Gesicki.
I do like Gesicki, and he stinks some weeks, and it's like I don't know what to do. I'm not 100. Haven't seen anything. I'm not convinced that Jonnu Smith's 100% for whatever reason. So I might lean Gesicki by a hair.
This is easy.
All right, we got Newton or Stafford.
Newton. Stafford is still. Isn't he milking something?
Yep.
He's got a thumb.
The thumb
on his throwing hand.
Well, he played all right with the thumb injury. My bigger concern is what Adam brought up.
Everyone.
Exactly, is the fact they're missing everybody. So I'm going to go Newton as well, which is rare for me to say because I love Stafford. But yeah, all right, Jamie, what's up, man? What's going on? We got Boyd or James Robinson. James Robinson has a tough matchup up against the Steelers. Meanwhile, Boyd is up against the Washington football team. The Washington football team is overall pretty good, but like Bo brought up last night, they can get gashed in the middle. I do think that their slot corner is actually above average. However, when they go to zone, it allows the middle to open up significantly because their linebackers are not fast enough to actually cover or, playing coverage up against wide receivers. So Boyd could see 6 to 8 receptions this game and, probably 80 to 90 yards. Meanwhile, James Robinson's floor is really low for me. I think I'm going to go Boyd on this one over James Robinson. And it hurts me to say so because I really want to go James Robinson on this one. God, guys, come on.
I'm trying to be polite and let Steffi go if she wants to go first. I'm going to agree with you. I don't like James Robinson in that Pittsburgh matchup. Pittsburgh's got a great defense.
Yeah, I think that's what it comes down to. I mean, ultimately, Pittsburgh's defense is too good for me to confidently say James Robinson.
I like it. I do like it, to be honest with you. And it's tough. Like I said, that's probably going to be one of the toughest questions on the slate. All right. Would you run with Gibson, Sanders, and Balazs with RB1, RB2, and flex? Sure, because we have no idea who else you have, Jeremy. Come on, man. You know better than this.
Sounds good. All
right. Half-point PPR, Gurley or Duke Johnson. Gurley has a insane matchup this week that I don't want to touch. He's up against New Orleans. I don't want anything to do with Gurley this week. I'm going to go Duke Johnson, but by a hair because, I'm not a huge fan of that.
I agree. Hi, Murph.
Hi. I said hello to you. What the hell? Rude. All right, Helena, again, pick 2. A.J. Brown, DJ Moore, Juju, or Crowder. I love Juju this week, and probably going to go A.J. Brown on this one, although DJ Moore is tempting.
So I would go DJ Moore, I think.
Yeah, PJ Walker can sling it, man. He can sling it, and he loves his deep targets. Ask Cam Phillips, who is his receiver in the XFL. He loves that role that DJ Moore plays. Loves it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it can't be any worse with Teddy Bridgewater. Whatever DJ Moore did to Teddy Bridgewater to not get targets, I need to find out this offseason. So it can't be any worse. I like the DJ Moore pick too. That's a good play.
Yeah, I'm definitely going Juju in this one, and then AJ Brown and DJ Moore about equal for me.
Adam, did you just agree with me?
Oh!
I did.
I think we just had a moment.
Oh my God, that is so cute, guys. That is so cute. All right, McKissick or Gio Bernard? Up against Cincinnati, I do think that it's Gibson. It's a Gibson-type game. However, McKissick does make sense. I do not like Gio Bernard up against this Washington front 7. They have not looked good over the past 2 weeks, by the way, or maybe 3, but it's still something that I know that he's the main starting running back. I just don't know if I trust him 100%. I think I'd rather go McKissick over Gio Bernard.
So I'm going to confuse you because I would go Gio Bernard. I don't like the Washington. I think that he's going to end up having a good game this week. And I hate to say it, but without what?
Is Adam frozen right now?
No, I think he's just being very still. Or is he frozen?
I think he's frozen.
Is this happening again? It's Swan all over.
God. Yes. Swan 2.0. All right. Oh, shit. We got a ton of questions, so we got to hurry this one up. We got Claypool or Landry.
Claypool.
Helena, we're setting your whole damn lineup, aren't we? All right. So, Adam, you had the funniest face. You had the funniest little smirk when you got frozen.
I took a screenshot so I can make another meme of you.
Oh, perfect.
I agree with Steffi, and then my internet's like, yeah, that's it, dude. You're done. Shut you down.
All right, Claypool or Landry. I think I'm going to have to go Landry in the slot over there. I think that Darius Slay is going to play on the outside, try and prevent that deep ball. I don't see Slay really shadowing to the slot as often up against Landry. But I don't know. I don't really like Landry. Meanwhile, the Steelers can't run. I'm kind of talking myself out of Landry the more that I talk.
Don't you love when that
So,
happens? It's like make an argument, and you're like, actually, because I said all that, I want to pick the other guy.
yeah, I mean, the Steelers can't run the ball right now, and all they
Yeah.
can do is pass. So it's like Claypool could have another game with 3 receptions for 60 yards and a touchdown, where he gets a third down long bomb type thing.
And they're gonna know to cover Juju. Like I feel like he's gonna get more targets than normal. I don't know. I'd go
Yeah.
Claypool.
I will
Adam.
say Claypool too. I'll say Claypool too.
All right.
I think
I'll go
Big Ben
I'll
loves
go
him.
Claypool. We'll do a clean wipe on that one. All right, we got Tannehill versus the Ravens or Flacco at the Chargers, 20-team league. So I'm guessing that really doesn't have anything to do with the question because the fact that you have Flacco and Tannehill. So I do not like Flacco at all up against the Chargers. The Chargers, as of late, have actually been a lot better up against the wide receivers and up against the quarterback. Last year, they were in the elite tier. They've been dealing with some weird situations so far on the defense to start out the year. However, they have been much better. Flacco, good week last week, but I don't see him duplicating that. I'm going Tannehill over the Ravens, although I do think that the Tennessee Titans run a lot. So you might see Tannehill throw, 20 passes this game, meanwhile completing 16 of them for 2 touchdowns. Both those guys are very, very low ceilings, but Tannehill has the higher floor.
Yeah, you nailed that. I mean, I couldn't have said it better myself, actually. I'd go Tannehill all day. I respect Flacco, but no.
I
You agree?
agree too. Yeah, I agree. I would play Tannehill.
It's a good one.
All right, we got Balazs, Hines, or Gibson. Hines, by the way, Green Bay flat out said that he's going to be the main running back, and he should get a big workload. At least that's what Ian Rappaport came out and said. I believe it was Ian Rappaport. Anyways, that should mean that it is a Jonathan Taylor game, I'm guessing, right? Is that what that means?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I do think that Hines will get the workload in this one. I think they're going to give him a solid opportunity to be that RB1, and he's probably going to end up being hurt halfway through the second quarter. So I do like Hines. I'm not going to lie. I do like Gibson a lot. Balazs is a cool option. He's all right. Not bad. All 3 of them, I think, are win situations. But Steph, which one would you go with?
I'd go with Balazs, but I'm kind of on his train right now a little bit. I just think with the matchup that he has, and he's just been steadily getting a little bit better every week. So I think he's a good choice. But again, Hines too. You can't really go wrong with either of those. Gibson, I don't know.
Yeah, I love Gibson this week. But it makes sense because honestly, McKissick's been getting more snaps trying to protect Alex Smith back there in passing situations.
Yeah.
So, and what you got?
I think I'm going to go Gibson. I think
Of course you are.
against the Bengals. Yeah, I know. Against the Bengals, I think even though Washington's got a pretty good defense, they could be up in that game. You could see a lot of Gibson. He's been getting the money touches in the red zone and around the goal line. He had 2 touchdowns last week. So I like Gibson's floor, and for that reason, I play Gibson.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to go Hines, Gibson, Balazs. But I do like Gibson and Hines. They're very, very close. Yeah, exactly. But Hines and Gibson are pretty much neck and neck for me. Balazs, I think they're going to play the hot hand guy, so I'm going to be out on Balazs. However, Hines and Gibson, it's going to be more so they're going to be the featured backs in these games, and they're going to have their opportunity to either fail or make it happen. So I don't hate any of these guys, like I said, but I'm going to go Hines, Gibson, Balazs, but Hines and Gibson are very close. All right, intern Steph and Dr. Steph, what's up? All right, TD only quarterbacks. Wait. Oh, quarterback touchdowns, -9 points, I'm guessing is what he's saying. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
9 points. Touchdowns are 9 points. Rushes are 3 point per pass. Wait, did I get that right?
So 9 points for a rushing touchdown, 3
Mm-hmm.
passing touchdown.
Or passing.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's what.
Maybe. I don't even know. Hill or Herbert? I'm just gonna go Herbert.
Herbert, yeah.
I don't even know what this is really about.
They're playing the Jets. So.
He's got Allen on bye. No, I think that Herbert against the Jets.
But Herbert got a haircut, guys. What does that do for his fantasy
really
value?
Creepy, actually. He should have not gotten a haircut.
He's gonna creep the linebackers on. Nobody's gonna want to touch him.
Exactly.
What's up, Jake? Jacob in the house. Jake the Snake _DFF. Pick one in a PPR league. Mike Williams, McKissick, or Hines. Thanks. All right, I am gonna go Hines.
He asked this on purpose. He asked this question on purpose for me. He knows that I love McKissick because he made fun of me picking McKissick in a mock draft. He laughed at me. Who's laughing now?
Oh, this is the same thing that happened last week, right?
Yes.
Are you going to go Hines in this one, though, or are you sticking with McKissick?
I'm gonna go Hines.
I'm going Hines.
After I talked up McKissick.
Oh, God. All right, Crowder season.
Let's go.
I like Crowder. I do like Crowder, but I just think that Cooks is a better option in the matchup. All right, Fulgham, Jacob Myers, or Evans need one. Man, this Saints defense. Wait, is it? No. Am I on the right game? No, the Rams defense. That's what it was. This Rams defense has been really good, and Ramsey is most likely going to be on Mike Evans this week. Meanwhile, you have Hill that's most likely going to be shadowing Godwin to the slot, and they're probably going to bracket coverage on Antonio Brown. I literally woke up thinking about this for some weird reason. Like I woke up, that was my first thought of the morning. So I wonder how the Rams are going to cover Tampa Bay. Swear to God, it was really weird. Anyways, I might have been dreaming about it, and then it happened.
You probably are.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to go to Jacob Myers in this out of the slot. I think that he's going to see enough volume. I do like Fulgham as well, but I'm going to stick away from Evans this week.
Yeah, I don't trust Fulgham this week. I think he's got a little lucky the past couple of weeks. I would go Myers as well. Evans is going to get covered like crazy.
Yeah, that's a clean sweep for me. I love Jacoby Myers.
Dude, you like took like 3 seconds for, I don't know, words to come out after I expected it way sooner. All right, I have Allen on bye. Roll with Brady versus the Rams or pick up Cousins versus Dallas. Burrow versus Washington or Carr versus Kansas City. Lots of decent options on the wire. I would not go with Burrow. That's for sure a lock. I would probably go with either Cousins or Carr. I don't like Brady up against the Rams. Carr is probably going to most likely be losing very heavily in this game, which is going to cause him to pass a whole ton. We might see some Henry Ruggs and some deep targets over there. We're going to see a lot of Darren Waller underneath because they're going to be in prevent defense, especially in garbage time. Meanwhile, Kirk Cousins over there up against Dallas, it makes me a little bit nervous because they can run Dalvin Cook all day and not even have to bat an eye. But Cousins should at least see a couple deep targets in this game, and I'm expecting Thielen and Jefferson to both actually have a good game.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't do Burrow at Washington. They have like the second most sacks in the league or something crazy.
Yeah,
so,
and their pressures are through the roof too.
Yeah,
so
I just wouldn't. That's definitely not a safe option. And Brady, this is easily a game that he could choke, especially against the Rams. So I don't think that that's safe either. I think I would go Cousins, and that makes me want to vomit everywhere, but I think I would go Cousins.
Where you at, Adam?
You guys just crapped on my Joe Burrow because I was going to pick Joe Burrow, and now I'm scared to.
I would not play Joe Burrow this week. No. That secondary is a lot better than what teams give him credit for.
I'd probably go Cousins then out of those two.
Okay, it's
Cousins over Carr.
Pressure. If you want to pick Burrow, you can.
Yeah, go pick Burrow.
Secretly, I'm picking
butthole.
Joe Burrow. Yeah, I'm gonna pick. Secretly, I'm picking Joe Burrow. I think he could have a lot of garbage time, just success against Washington.
With the
DJ
Shark.
Ooh.
DJ Chark. All right, or DJ Moore. Go ahead,
I'm gonna pick Shark. I know
this guy.
It's a tough matchup, but I love DJ Chark.
Obsession. We need a Shark intervention for this guy.
We need a Chark intervention. I like Chark up against the Steelers to an extent because, like I said, I think the Steelers are going to prevent them from running the ball. I just don't know if I trust this passing attack. Meanwhile, you attack you attack the Steelers in the slot. So TJ Chark doesn't really move there. Meanwhile, DJ Moore, we don't really know what's going to happen, but I like PJ Walker's gunslinging ability, especially on these deep balls.
Yeah, I like Moore.
Yep, Moore.
More.
Okay. DJ S'mores. All right, Hollywood Brown, Mike Williams, or Travis Fulgham. This one's probably one of the tougher ones. Marquise Brown's in a great spot to, get some of these deep targets. Unfortunately, Lamar Jackson has not been able to complete the deep targets. Oh, man, Williams is just like this on and off guy that you don't even know what's going to happen. It's like that relationship that you're afraid to come home to because you don't know if you're going to get dinner or if you don't know if you're going to get screamed at the second you walk in the door. Fuck, what do I have to deal with today?
Yeah.
Crazy assholes either going to be yelling at me or going to be, loving me and making me dinner dressed in lingerie. So I I'm going to go Fulgham. I think he's the safest option on this thing.
Yeah, I agree. I Brown this week is really iffy for me, especially with people coming back. I don't trust him. Williams, I never trust. So I think it's going to be Fulgham.
Yeah. I think you guys nailed it about Brown. You can't really trust him. I would rank him probably Fulgham and then Mike Williams. But if you need an upside play, Mike Williams can always make a big play with Justin Herbert. So if you need a floor, I'd probably go Fulgham.
Yeah, and by the way, if I needed upside, if I needed a crazy ass ceiling, I'd go Hollywood. All right, T. Higgins or McKissick in a flex option. T. Higgins has a tough matchup up against the Washington secondary. He's not going to play the slot a whole lot, and honestly, I think that this is the week where T. Higgins comes back down to earth. Sorry, Mike, but this is going to happen.
I'm gonna respectfully disagree, sir, and I'm gonna say T. Higgins. The way he's been playing, I can't take him out of my lineup. Like I've got a couple of teams with T. Higgins in them, and I've just been flexing him every single week until he disappoints me.
And he's going to disappoint you up against Fuller. I'm telling you.
We'll see.
Steph, what you got?
I'm also going Higgins.
Oh, get out of here.
I put him in a bunch
There we go.
draft.
There we go.
Anyways, so this is oh God. All right. So would you play Mims over the following Woods and Myers? Kenny Galladay is killing Jeremy Henry. That's not very nice of Kenny Galladay to kill somebody.
He does
But
it every year.
Come on, Kenny.
oh God. No, I would not play Mims over either one of those guys. Not this week. All right. Pick one for flex. 0.5 PPR. Chris Godwin, Cooper Kupp, CeeDee Lamb. Go. Adam.
I'm gonna pick. Oh God, Cooper Kupp. Ugh. Didn't feel good. It didn't feel good when I said it.
Not CeeDee Lamb.
It didn't feel good when it happened.
This is like
No.
This is disgusting.
Disgusting.
Goodwin?
Ew. Ew.
Chase, help! I don't know.
Okay, you want me to go?
Goodwin?
Godwin.
Godwin, I don't know.
No, so Cooper Kupp has Sean Murphy Bunting over there in the slot. Sean Murphy Bunting has been very, hit or miss with his coverage. Started out the year hot, fell off. Or maybe he started out the year slow, got hot, fell off again. Either way, Cooper Kupp is a target machine in most cases. He disappointed me a little bit up against Miami. But yeah, I think I'm going to go Cooper Kupp, but CeeDee Lamb is not a bad play.
It's going to disappoint you guys. But go ahead. I don't trust Cooper Kupp this week.
Wait, you're going to what?
I don't trust him this week. I don't trust Kupp this week.
You didn't even give me an answer. You just asked me for help.
I picked Godwin.
Okay. I thought that was Godwin's a question mark.
No.
I'm going to go Cooper Kupp. I still like Chris Godwin up against Hill this week, but I don't love him. I just like him. So I'm going to go Cooper Kupp first. And then Chris Godwin and CeeDee Lamb are about equal for me. I think that Dalton tries to find or makes a concerted effort to find CeeDee Lamb this week if Michael Gallup is not open. You're welcome, Facebook user.
If you guys think I'm not keeping track of these, you're wrong. Okay, go ahead.
Are you actually writing them down?
Yeah.
All of them?
I'm very competitive. No, just the hard ones. Just the hard ones.
No, all the ones that... No, I'm just kidding.
No.
All right, Kim, what's up, Kim? Kim in the house.
Hey,
I love
Kim.
Kim. Kim dominates every league that she's in, I'm pretty
That
sure.
rocks.
I love Kim. All right, PPR. Oh, wait. Hi, fellas. Hi, Steph. You can't even address each one of us individually. It has to just be Steph individually. I see how it is, Kim. See how it is.
Yeah.
Mike Davis or James Robinson should eat upside. Ooh, that's going to be a tough one. We already talked about James Robinson. He doesn't have an upside, and he has a very low floor. So, with that being said, up against the Lions, I have to go Mike Davis in this one.
Yeah, I agree completely.
Totally agree.
Okay. Hey, what's up? What's up, Troy? How you doing, man? Yo, Jonnu or Ebron this week? We already talked about Jonnu and his potential to, catch a couple touchdowns with the play action. So I do like Jonnu a lot. Meanwhile, Ebron has a decent matchup, obviously up against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ebron could get 2 touchdowns in this game. Like I don't have any doubt that he can't do that. Doubt that he can do that. Doubt that he can't. Doubt that he can. He can do that. So Jonnu, meanwhile, is kind of like in the same boat, but I just feel like Ebron's upside is a little bit higher. Meanwhile, Jonnu Smith's floor is a little bit higher. So which one are you guys picking if you're going to put in your lineups today?
If it's my lineup, I'm going Jonnu.
Yeah, I agree. The Steelers, they've got a great matchup, but that doesn't necessarily bode well for Ebron. It could be Claypool day. It could be a Deontay Johnson day. It could be a Juju day. There's a lot of weapons that they could, go up early and not really need to throw the ball, and that would pretty much eliminate Ebron from putting any fantasy points up. So I would lean Jonnu. It's a tougher matchup with the Ravens, but you should see some decent targets, especially if they need to play catch up.
Yeah, it could also be an Ebron day too, which you didn't mention. So I'm actually going to go with Johnny, though. I'm siding with you guys on this one. Oh, my God. Robert, what's up? Robert Knight. Bob Knight. I like it. Michael Pittman Jr., Jacob Myers, Jalen Reagor, full PPR. He needs one to flex. Did we go over Jair Alexander? Is he in or out? While you look that up,
no, yeah.
I'm going to talk about Jalen Reagor, who has all the upside in the world, but has a little bit of a messy matchup over there. So I don't really trust him. When we talk about the Cleveland game, it's going to be it's like a 69% chance of being wet over there. Like really wet, right, Steph? So
like really wet.
Like really wet. So we don't know if balls can go that far with their,
right.
Being soaked and just, very,
exactly. It just
very heavy balls.
It's going to depend how wet it is.
69% chance of wetness. What's up? What's your news on
Dr. Juice? Back to you.
It sounds like Jair Alexander is expected to play.
Okay, I don't really like that as much anymore, but Jair Alexander could end up seeing T.Y. Hilton. He could end up seeing Zach Pascal.
This is gonna be great.
I like Jacoby Myers in this one.
Me too.
Yes, that was the right answer.
Okay.
We got there. We got there eventually.
I was trying to buy you time, and then I had to rethink it all. All right. Balazs or Hines? We talked about this one already.
Hines.
God. Baby.
Ooh, baby.
Hines. She picked Balazs, by the way. All right. Asking for a friend named Murph who wants to know if he should start Irv Smith or DeMarcus Robinson. We do have Sammy Watkins out, and this game could end up being a huge explosion of excitement just all over the place, just explosions everywhere. I like DeMarcus Robinson, I think. Irv Smith Jr., is he actually playing? I know he's questionable coming in.
Yeah, I think so. I can double check, but even if he was, I would play DeMarcus Robinson. Irv Smith's not even on my radar.
Yeah. You should tell Murph to just go with his heart.
Listen to your heart.
That's what I would do. I would go with your heart.
When she's calling for you, listen to your heart. All right. Need to, please. Hall, Marv, I'm guessing. I think that's only Hall right now in there anyways. Or versus Carolina, or Judy versus Miami. And Hollywood versus Titans. I have Scantling on the bench. I like Scantling this week, to be honest, but I'm not saying play him. I would probably pick Hall because he's like the only option. Him and Quintez Cephas are gonna be the only two options over there, and Marvin Jones Jr.
Yeah, Miami's D is gonna play well today. I wouldn't do. I agree. But what?
Well, you have to pick two.
I don't want to pick two. I don't want two of these.
I don't either.
Okay, fine. I pick Hall and Hollywood Brown.
Okay, yeah, I agree with you. But I like Judy. I don't hate him.
Why do we like him? What has he ever done for us?
You won a lot of people money in DFS 2 weeks ago. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, it's him and Galladay.
I would probably pick Jerry Judy and Hollywood. I don't really like Hollywood, but the problem with Hall is he doesn't see that many targets. I know Amendola's out, but Stafford with the thumb injury, for whatever reason, makes me nervous. I think there's a possibility he has trouble gripping that football, which could affect his accuracy. So I would probably go Judy and Hollywood.
That's a fair point, Adam.
Whoa, that was so angry. He played the rest of the game last week fine. He was perfectly okay, guys. He was perfectly okay. All right, Tanyan or Schultz. And at flex, Bernard or A.J. Brown. I'm not going with Bernard this week. He's a complete fade. So A.J. Brown is a lock. Do you guys have a disagreement on the flex?
I mean,
Do you really want to play AJ Brown against the Ravens?
yeah, no.
Yeah. Marcus Peters has been terrible this year.
So are the Eagles.
Wait, what?
Wait, who? Bernard? Isn't he on? Oh,
Yeah,
is it-
they're playing Washington.
I'm
They're playing-
thinking of the wrong person.
I mix up the Browns and the Bengals too all the
I
time.
do too.
They both begin with B's. Yeah, they're both like burnt orange. Taylor would kill me for calling the Bengals burnt orange. They don't really care. They're a shade of orange.
Oh.
I would.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this is tough. I probably am going to flex Bernard because Mixon's out. I don't really like AJ Brown in that Ravens matchup. It's still the Ravens defense. And then for tight end,
what does that mean anymore? What does that mean? It's still the Ravens defense because the Ravens defense is not even the Ravens defense.
They're great. They shut people down.
What?
See, I think that Washington's D is going to really just play some. I don't know what the word is. Just stir some fury. I don't know what I want to say.
The thing is, yeah, I think Washington beats the Bengals, and like the Bengals offense, isn't great or anything like that. But little dump off passes and garbage time matter. That's how you get fantasy football points. It doesn't matter how you get it. It can be gross. It can be ugly. But at the end of the day, I think that's what Bernard's going to get. Like he's going to get a ton of dump offs. No, I'm not saying that is. I'm just saying like that's my rationale behind why I would pivot to Gio Bernard. Like I agree. I think Washington's better than the Bengals, but I think you could see a lot of targets.
Okay, so what about the other one? We had Tanya and who else? I'm not on the screen. I'm doing a quote
Schultz.
for Steph.
Tanyan or Schultz. I would probably go Tanyan, but I don't feel great about it. Like he hasn't played well.
Much for you. I mean, the Packers are going to. Yeah, I don't know. Tanyan isn't going to see much this week, but I don't know that Schultz is either. I think I would say Schultz.
Yeah, I'm going Schultz on that one too. All right. On to the next one. Would you go Hooper today knowing that the weather or go with Ebron? All right, so Hooper actually benefits from the weather because of the short down passing. So I don't hate Hooper in this matchup, but like I talked about, Ebron's tremendous upside and how Ebron could be, the guy of the week after Adam literally named off every other player on the Steelers and not named Ebron.
You're welcome.
I like Ebron a little bit more than I like Hooper, but just a little bit.
Really?
I don't like Hooper. I'm not a Hooper guy. It could be Harrison Bryant. It could be Njoku. We never know with the Browns. The Browns are going to run it 60% of the time. So when it comes to the other 40% of the passing downs, we just don't know who's going to get the ball. And the tight ends are seen about an equal number of targets from what I remember. So
that's fair.
It's just, Hooper could have a touchdown. He could have 2 touchdowns, but it's only happened. He's only had a touchdown, I think, in 2 games so far this season.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Gio Bernard or Marvin Jones, full PPR in the flex. Marvin Jones Jr. is my answer here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go Gio.
All right. What's up, Kim? Again, need to. Big Ben. Burrow, Baker, or Locke with upside? She needs upside. Baker has no upside at all. So let's go ahead and scratch him off the list, right? Do you guys disagree with Baker? Scratch him off.
I'm really worried about Burrow this week. I know I keep talking about the Washington D, but I just really feel like it's going to be an issue for this kid.
So I am too. However, I think I'm more worried about Locke, although he could see garbage time points up against Miami, who's been vicious. They've been vicious for the past few weeks up against quarterbacks.
That's true.
And Locke's been turned over like crazy. I think he had 4 turnovers last week or something.
And he's still hurt, right?
And he's still hurt.
Yeah, I would go Burrow. Fine.
But I like that. That's like neck and neck for me. They're both at the bottom, of my totem pole when it comes to quarterbacks.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Big
I would
Ben's
go.
a lock.
Big Ben's a lock, and I would go Burrow.
Well, we know you'd go Burrow. You didn't even have to talk. All right, so what's up, Drew? How you doing, man? I know you didn't like our last show when we had it on Monday night, and he hated our segment when we all partied.
That was one of the best nights of my entire life. So.
Oh, I had so much fun. All right, Hurst or Hawkinson this week? Hawkinson might be the only option this passing game inside the red zone. I mean, Marvin Jones Jr. is not an option in the red zone. We now have Swift out, who obviously, is a big target in the red zone. He's not going to be that guy anymore. Galladay's out, obviously, which we've already talked about. Marvin Hall is not a big guy. Amendola is not going to be there in the slot. So it's going to be Quintez Cephas in the red zone, and it's going to be Hawkinson. Those are the only two guys. So I'm guessing that Carolina is going to end up stacking the box in the red zone. I think that Hawkinson is probably going to see some one-on-one opportunities that he can win up against Carolina, although I am concerned a little bit about Jeremy Chin.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, Hawkinson scored 5 touchdowns this season. He's a good red zone threat, so I would probably lean TJ Hawkinson.
I agree.
Cool. All right. For the love of God. For the love of God. No. For the love of God. Will Zeke produce anything this week? Or do I just roll with Gio? Do I just roll with Gio?
Just roll with Gio, man.
I tried to read that as he kind of, portrayed it.
Or-
Although there's no exclamation points.
I think that was accurate, though.
Or was it like,
I
for the
felt
love of
that.
God? For the love of God, will
No.
Zeke actually produce? Or for the love of God!
Yeah, I think it's more that.
Okay.
Maybe
Because
crying
he's
a little. Yeah.
for the love of God.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool. So, God, is that going to get edited out? I feel like that's going to get. I feel like she's marking
No.
it down the timestamp on there. So she
We're
can come
keeping that. We're keeping that.
It's 41.
back. Oh, now she's marking. I thought she was already.
No, I wasn't.
All right. So, for the love of God, Zeke is what, the 35th running back in the season since Dak went down, or maybe 36 or 37th. He's outside of the 34 range. I know that. Top 34.
Yeah.
Whoever says that. But I think that Zeke has a chance this week. And then I actually went and looked at the recency reports from the Vikings that I put together myself. And I realized that the Vikings haven't actually allowed like a touchdown in like 3 or 4 straight games ever since they traded away Ngakoue over to the Ravens. So they've actually stepped up their run game. And whether that has to do with the effort being put in by the backups or whatever the case is, I didn't get a chance to look at the running backs that they played, but I know that they've been actually relatively good. So Zeke for me is actually going to be a bench-ish option. And you guys know I already don't like Gio, but I think that his passing game, potential could end up producing more than what Zeke gives you. So believe it or not, Zeke's way, way, way down on my list.
I
Yeah,
agree.
surprising, right?
Send Zeke to the moon. Don't play him.
Send him to the moon.
I've been
And Adam
pumping
wants you to
Gio.
play Zeke.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like I've been pumping Gio, but like it's.
Oh
Still
my
Zeke. I know,
God,
yeah,
this is so backwards.
I know. I'd still play Zeke. It's
Adam
Zeke.
hits
I mean, what are you gonna do? Harris or Cook?
Well, we already know you're going to
So-
say.
Well, it's between Cooks or Chark for me. I don't mind either. I like Damian Harris, but with Sonny Michel coming back off IR, we didn't talk about that in the injury report. He's active, so he is expected to play. So that could become a messy situation with Burkhead, White, Harris, and Sonny Michel. So I don't mind either Brandon Cooks or DJ Chark.
All right, I'm going Cooks in this one. What do you think, Steph?
I agree.
All right, we're going to go into a little bit more of a rapid fire.
Okay.
Not
Boom,
too
boom.
crazy.
Rapid fire. There we go.
Perfect segment. I'm going to turn that into a voiceover where we actually have that. Rapid fire. It was like so just generic. I love it.
I'm just making some content for you. Okay.
Oh, perfect. All right, Fulgham, bad weather in Cleveland. We know that there's bad weather. That's our job to know. All right. Oh God, that's news to me. All right, for Corey Davis. I like Corey Davis this week. You should see some of those matchups. That should be advantageous up against Marcus Peters. But Fulgham's going to be a safer option, to be honest with you. Corey Davis, he's had a great year so far, but I'd rather go Fulgham, I think.
Never Corey Davis.
You would have lost that bet multiple times this season.
By the way, I just got an update too. Sonny Michel was activated, but he won't play today.
Oh, cool.
So they just updated that. So Damian Harris back in there.
All right.
I still like Hooks. All right. The question was TD only. Scoring is 9 points for a rushing touchdown and 3. Okay, yeah, we got that. Herbert.
Yes.
All right, Mike Evans or Juju Smith-Schuster. Juju's the answer for me.
Juju.
Yes.
Always Juju.
Pick 2, Marvin Jones, Michael Thomas, A.J. Brown. I don't know about Michael Thomas this week.
Yeah,
He makes me a little bit nervous.
Jones and Brown for sure.
Yeah, I'm on the same train. Boyd or Myers, PPR. Okay, this is actually a really close one for me. I think I'm going to lean Boyd, but I think I'm going to lean Myers. I think I'm going to lean Myers by a hair over Boyd. I like Washington's defense, man. I really do.
I'm telling you.
What are you telling us?
I'm just saying it again because
they're going to stir up some what?
What did I say? It was like the ball sack comment. I need to sleep more.
Yeah, you're telling me.
I think I agree with you. I would go Jacoby Myers. He's been playing awesome.
You love him, we know, and Shark.
I love him. I love him and DJ Chark. I love them.
And Bernard, but not as much as Zeke. All right, so Fant or Rudolph PPR?
Rudolph.
Ooh, I'm gonna go Fant.
Fant is still okay. Fine.
No, what are you gonna say?
Hasn't Fant been hurt? He's had a rib injury.
Yes.
I just don't like it. I don't trust that guy. He had an ankle injury earlier in the year. I just don't trust him.
Dude, Fant wronged Steph in some way.
I just don't trust him.
Yeah, he did.
Dude, she wronged him. Like he violated her.
Now his ribs. What's up with all the ribs? What if he gets a punctured lung? You never know.
I want some baby back. All right, Herbert or Deshaun Watson? Baby back ribs with barbecue sauce. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Herbert.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, same page.
Okay. I mean, they're playing the Jets.
All right, this is real rapid fire now because I got to go set some DFS lineups for my Patriots.
Go.
Patreon.com/fantasy intervention. If you guys want to come follow me, you guys get 3 of my DFS lineups. That's right, 3 that you guys can play in any way, shape, or form. It's only $2 a month, 50 cents a week, guys. You end up making money off your first weekend playing my DFS lineups. All right, pick up Slayton off waivers, drop Bell for the playoff run.
They don't stink.
Yeah.
First of all, watch your mouth. Second of all, do that.
Oh, this person knows you, but we don't know who this is.
Yeah, they think they're funny. Whoever that is, they're not funny.
They're hiding. They're hiding.
Reveal yourself.
Yeah, you got to go get it approved through StreamYard. Pick 2 in a non-PPR league. Bernard, Duke Johnson, Todd Gurley, Devontae Parker. X on Todd Gurley. Devontae Parker and Duke Johnson are my answers in non-PPR.
Duke Johnson.
Up against New England.
I don't know. Yeah, I would do Parker and Bernard. Sorry.
We already know his answer.
Thank you. She picked Gio Bernard. She did it.
She did. We picked twice. We picked Gio and Bernard twice. Well, I picked once. She picked twice. You picked Ezekiel Elliott. Who would do that? All right, on to Allie Gunn's question. Currently have Juju, Claypool, Robbie Anderson. Should replace one with Crowder, Woods, or Godwin. Full PPR need upside. So if you need upside, you're pretty much going to have to bank on either Juju or Claypool in most cases. Now, this team is going to pass a lot, so I'm not saying you have to bench one of these guys, but typically, if you want upside, you have to kind of go with one or the other in hopes that one has a 2 or 3 touchdown game. Meanwhile, the other one doesn't get one. But I can understand with the Steelers, this could be an exception to the rule, very similar to the Texans. With that being said, I like Woods kind of this week. I kind of like Godwin. I kind of like Crowder. I don't see a guy where I'm like, damn, I got to play this dude because he has the upside over any one of these dudes. Agreed?
So, yeah, I would maybe flip Robbie Anderson with Woods just because we don't know what's going to happen in Carolina. We haven't seen PJ Walker play. I know they went to Temple together. They're probably BFFs with Matt Rule. They're all holding hands, running through the quad together at Temple. But you never know what's going to happen. Yeah, there you go.
Frank the Tank.
So I would maybe play Woods over Robbie Anderson just because I know what I'm getting.
I agree.
With who? All right, what's up, guys? What's up, the boys? _22.
My boy.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Boys.
I like him. What's up, guys? Marvin Hall or Henry Ruggs? If you need upside, I'm going Ruggs. If you need floor, Marvin Hall. Henry Ruggs could see a tremendous amount of targets in a game where they could be losing after the first quarter by 21 points. You know, their defense. By the way, Adam, did you see anything about the COVID report for the Raiders game yet? I know it's tonight, so they probably haven't tested yet.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen anything updated than what we saw this morning.
Yeah, even if the Raiders defense is healthy, I still think it's going to be a Patrick Mahomes go fuck you type game. He's not going to let up. Meanwhile, the Raiders going to have to continually pass, and Josh Jacobs will get some work. Devontae Booker will get some work. Darren Waller is going to see a ton of work, but they're going to try and take him out of the game. That's going to leave Henry Ruggs one-on-one coverage with most likely Rashad Breeland or Travarius Ward. Henry Ruggs just needs a couple of plays where he can, beat the opposition deep. And this could be the week where we actually see the Raiders pass more than they run the ball, like significantly more than they run the ball.
I like Ruggs.
Yes, the boys play Ruggs. You heard it here. 100%.
If you need upside. Flex spot, half point PPR. Pick one for today. Jarvis Landry, Mark Andrews, Adrian Peterson, Salvin Ahmed. I'm going Adrian Peterson.
I'm going Sal.
She froze.
She said Ahmed.
Cool. I heard Sal.
Ahmed. I'm going to go.
Come in.
One of those, yeah.
Either
one.
Pick one.
Either one. I'm indifferent. Either Peterson or Ahmed.
Need one. Flex. Fant. Reynolds. Renfro. Gallup are his options. Full point PPR. If you need upside, Gallup is my favorite upside play out of these easily. Reynolds has actually been seeing a decent amount of targets as of late and a decent amount of fantasy points. I don't know if I love him this week because they do have Tampa Bay, which is tough, but you can't run on Tampa Bay. It's a little bit easier to pass on them. If he sees Carlton Davis, he's kind of fucked. And then Jamel Dean isn't too much easier. So I'm going to go Gallup, I think.
I guess. I don't like saying him. I feel like he's so...
Say his name, Steph.
No, I'm not saying...
Say his name.
Not my no thank you list. He's going to stay there. I'm not saying his
You have a no thank you list? Like, you're so... Like,
him, Judy, Ridley. Like, I have people... I'm not even going to bother.
You're so polite, yet so crazy. I love it.
I don't know.
I'm going to go Reynolds by a hair. He's been really playing well. He's seeing 8, 9, 10 targets the last 3 games. Seems like he's got something going on with Goff. They're using him more, so I'm going to go Reynolds. He's been on a hot streak.
All right, we're closed in on like the last 15 questions or so. We'll see if we can hammer them out.
Galladay out?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Out.
Oh, sorry. I thought I said keep going. I'm looking at my board. Just go. Keep going, guys.
Fine. I'll just keep going, okay?
Okay.
Julio Jones or DJ Moore. I like Julio Jones this week. Julio Jones just has this ability to find openings up against Lattimore. Lattimore can't shut him down, and they move him to the slots. That means that, Julio Jones sees...
Lattimore's out too. Lattimore's
out no way!
Too. That'll make you more excited.
Oh, that's a hot game. I got to get on that. Ooh, I love that. All right, yeah, I'm going Julio Jones. And then even if he moves to the slot, he's going to see Chauncey Gardner Phillips. I think I hit that. Anyways, it's going to be a big game for Julio Jones this week.
Big Julio week. Big.
Julio. What's up, guys? Happy Sunday Fun Day. One quick question. What's up, Sean? Superflex League. I have Matt Ryan, Stafford, and Teddy. Teddy is out. Stafford is dealing with the thumb thingy. Do I pick up and play PJ Walker? I know I did. That's why I laughed.
I don't think you guys realize how awkward it is because the questions are like covering almost my entire face. Like I can't even see what's going on.
I know, and I could take off the banner like this and then make it easier, like slightly.
A funny word. Think it's funny. Okay, keep going.
Hide behind it. Hide behind it and pop up with your answer.
I'd go Matt
There
Ryan.
we go.
Oh God, I'd probably go Matt Ryan too.
Definitely, just because she did that, I'm going to go Matt Ryan as well. The commitment to it.
Thank you.
Oh, this is a total troll move, by the way. Just got here and want to let everybody know I'm flexing Taysom in this week in ESPN. No regrets.
Hell
that
yeah.
said, Brady, I like it.
If you didn't know, you can play him at tight end.
Yeah, no,
What?
I like it.
No one told me that.
Oh God, freaking ESPN. All right, Newton over Brady, right? That's no question. And then we go Curtis Samuel, Patrick, or Lazard. I'm going to go Curtis Samuel.
Yeah, Lazard, even if he plays, he's not going to get a lot of snaps. That's not a safe.
Hey, the cool thing, Steph, is you could be butt-ass naked and nobody would have a clue. All right, Eagles D, worth a shot today. Messy
With the shot
weather.
of what?
Like they got messy weather. It's
No.
really wet over there. Remember, 69% chance of getting moist.
The Eagles are. Okay, just you guys go first because I am too opinionated on this.
Oh man,
Yeah, I
they
think
shut down the run unless they play Daniel Jones.
Well,
At least that's a compliment your way.
that's fine, but I'm more concerned about the fact that you think that the Eagles D outworked the shot.
Well, they're actually really good up against the run for the most part. It's really tough to run
Yeah.
against that team. Like watching that team, like it's
Mhm.
tough to run against them. They like you have to fight for yards.
Can't relate.
But shut up, Steph. God. No, but the Eagles D is definitely something that I'm not playing this week, even with the messy elements. I don't know if there's gonna be enough opportunity for turnovers, and then you're just banking on them not scoring enough points, which is great. No, you could rack up a couple sacks, but I want the team that's going to get turnovers that has potential for touchdowns and give me that upside.
Yes.
Adam, okay. Hubby wants to know
Hey,
if you
Hubby.
could start Taysom Hill in the flex this week. So if you're an ESPN league, no, I'm just kidding. They want to know about Emmanuel Sanders or Gallup in the flex. I'm taking Gallup in the flex. I don't trust Emmanuel Sanders yet.
Yeah. I don't know what tight end quarterback Taysom Hill is going to do. So I would take Gallup.
Yeah.
Take it. All right. Jamison Crowder or Robbie Anderson. I'm going to go Robbie Anderson, but it's slight. Like they're back-to-back in my rankings.
Adam picks Crowder and I pick Anderson.
Cool. Okay,
I pick
cool.
Anderson.
Oh,
I
you
pick
did?
Anderson.
Ah!
Oh, I love that. Okay, great.
Okay, cool. We're actually kind of almost all on the same page this week. It's weird. All right. Tanya and Higbee or Jonnu. I'm going Jonnu.
I knew.
Sure.
Did you just do that because we picked it? Because I feel like you did.
Oh, what?
Or rapid fire.
Oh, yeah. We're on rapid fire. I forgot. 0.5 PPR. Who do I flex? Cooper, McKissick, or Hall? Yeah. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it.
One,
Say
two,
it.
three. Cooper.
Cooper. All right. Do I just roll Matty Ice and Matt Stafford? Thanks, guys. If those are your options, Sean.
Yeah.
Guys, Stafford literally has an injury on his throwing hand. Let's just remember that.
Yeah.
He was fine last week.
Oh.
It
God,
doesn't matter. So is Drew Brees.
Stafford is a big fade for me. He I'm going to talk thumb injury. He's playing in Carolina. I looked at the weather temperatures; they're nice, but he's playing outside. He usually plays indoor. Okay, so it could be a little brisk on his throwing hand. So add that together with
fine
the guys
outside. I'm like 3 hours away. It's fine.
It doesn't fit my narrative. All right, that's why I'm not going to include it. So Matthew Stafford's a big fade for me.
All right, you got to stop referring Grant to Baker Mayfield. You can say Faker G, but leave it at that. So he wants to know, and we're not going to bring this question up, 2 QB league, Baker Mayfield or PJ Walker.
PJ Walker?
I like PJ Walker. I don't even think it's close.
I like PJ.
Yeah.
All right, Mike Williams or Jacoby Myers? I'm going Jacoby Myers. Washington D, are they worth the play today? I feel like Steph is hinting at that. Yes, they are worth the play. Why? Like, why would you not play them? This is a smash
they're playing
play.
Joe Burrow and Gio Bernard. That's why.
They're gonna
and
make
T.
Joe
Higgins.
Burrow his little baby. They're gonna just
Oh boy,
his
cradle
little
the crap out of
baby.
him. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Like out of all things, a little baby.
They're gonna make him a little baby. They're just gonna like.
Let's have a Joe Burrow bet. What do we think Joe Burrow scores? Over under 20 points.
Wait, Juju or Joe Burrow?
No, Joe Burrow. I'm saying over under 20 points
why did
for
I,
Joe Burrow.
How did I hear
It's gonna be
Juju?
that game's gonna be 17-13. Washington.
No, I'm saying fantasy points for Joe Burrow. Over under 20 points.
I was just making up.
Under 20.
I'm gonna say over.
Yeah.
Under. All right. Pick 2, full PPR, Devontae Parker, CeeDee Lamb, Tyler Boyd, Cooper Kupp.
You guys love CeeDee Lamb.
I
like
don't.
CeeDee Lamb.
Don't put me with him.
Okay, so
I like all these guys, though. I picked all these guys so far. I've said start each one of these. And CeeDee Lamb, I said, would be the question mark out of all these guys prior to. So I like Cooper Kupp and Tyler Boyd.
Yes.
I actually agree.
Mm-hmm. It'd be really funny if somebody posted the same question like an hour apart and we would answer it completely different than what we'd started out the episode with, because I feel like that might have happened earlier. All right, I've been drinking whiskey in a long time because I've been trying to stick to beer, and that was like rough going down.
We're just gonna have another one here.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Insert.
Mine's not cold yet. I'm still waiting for mine to get cold. All right, Deontay Johnson or Mike Davis standard. I'm going Mike Davis. We've got 5 questions left.
Deontay.
Fine.
Did you say Mike or Deontay?
Deontay.
I said fine.
Oh.
Wait, which one?
I kind of want Deontay. Okay, sorry.
You have to pick.
Over Mike
My
Davis.
side.
Yes.
God, get out of here. All right, need
Wait, I
one
have to write that
flex.
one down. Okay, keep going.
Full PPR, Fant, Reynolds, Renfro, or Gallup. I think, have we already answered this one? I say Gallup.
I'm
Reynolds.
not saying his name, but yeah.
Yeah, this was the same one you said you wouldn't say his name before. All right, Harris with Sony out or Sir Bernard. I'm taking Damian Harris.
Yeah.
How did Sir Bernard come up? Gio is the same
Got
length
the
as Sir.
mustache.
I'm taking
Oh.
Sir
Mustache.
Bernard.
That makes sense.
I like that name for him with his little mustache.
I almost rocked a mustache today, but I was like, nah, it's no shave November. I'm going to
Me
let
too.
it grow.
I was gonna rock it, but
That makes sense.
I figured
That's a
I would
tough
just
look.
get rid of it.
That is a tough look.
Scare anyone, you know.
Kalen Balazs or Duke Johnson for the flex PPR. I'm going with Steph's pick, which is obviously Kalen Balazs, right?
Yes. 18 points this week.
You good on that, Adam?
Sure.
Meh. Over Gio? I'm just
No,
kidding. Over
Duke.
Duke Johnson? Yeah, that's what I meant.
Dude. They're
All
not
right.
the same guy. They are not the same guy. even though
They're
they
kind
seem
of the
like they
same
will
guy.
be.
They're pretty much the same guy.
No.
Yes, they are. Except for Gio Bernard was more efficient younger or earlier in his career.
And one has a mustache.
And one has a mustache. Duke Johnson had a mustache, didn't he, for a little bit? Maybe not.
I feel
All
like
right.
everyone had a mustache.
My dog's going to start barking. I'm watching him try and get a toy that's locked behind this box.
Well, why
Here
don't
we
you
go.
why don't you take care of your dog?
Because I'm answering fantasy football questions, Steph.
Is there any more?
I think we have one more.
Oh.
Ooh, this person, we're going to surprise somebody here. Look how happy. Not sure I'm going to get in before getting. Oh, wait. Never mind. I can't read.
Oh, oof. I like Cam better than I like Watson.
Ooh, Hero Ball with Watson
I would.
or Hero Ball
I'd
with
play-
Cam. I'm
I'd
going
play
Watson. I think Watson's going to pass a lot more often than Cam Newton does. I'm going Watson. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for us. Can you guys please let everybody know where to find you?
Sure thing. You can find me on Twitter at Steffi Smalls with 3 L's. And you can find Dr. Juice at
You can find me on Twitter at @therealadam_H. You can find my work at theindroppables.com. Just dropped an injury tracker on theindroppables.com where I'm following some practice reports and updating player injuries. So make sure you check that out. I think it's really cool. Keep you updated all week.
Are you going to drop your IG handle too?
No, that's private. How dare
Oh.
you?
I don't think it's private because just
No,
saying
it's private.
like what?
What's private?
No, it's not. No, the picture that was posted earlier was not private.
It's definitely private. We don't want that. The internet's not ready for that.
How is Dalvin's ball sack, by the way? Good? We're good to go today?
That's your knowledge.
Is that who?
Dalvin's ball sack. How is it?
It's doing good.
I don't even know who that is.
Dalvin Cook.
Yes, you do know who that is.
Why is he
Dalvin's
called
ball
Dalvin
sack.
Ball Sack? Why is he called Dalvin's Ball Sack?
He's not called that.
No, he said, "How is his ball sack?" Because he went balls on
hurt his
balls.
Ball sack last week. It was very important.
You didn't catch that
Oh.
segment?
Reverse injury report, which is very.
I'm catching
offensive.
up. The boys are still hanging around. Let's just put it that way.
Little Dalvin's will be in his future potentially.
Maybe. Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. You guys can find me at FF_intervention on Twitter. And of course, you guys can join our group on Facebook, Fantasy Football Discussion, one of the largest fantasy football discussion or football chats, football groups on Facebook.
We discuss. We have discussions in the groups.
We have lots of discussions, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you guys pick Devontae Parker over DJ Chark. Have a great day and good luck in fantasy.
Bye,
See y'all later.
guys.
Oh,
Peace.
and make sure you guys tune in for Steph being butt-ass naked on our show tomorrow.
Yes.
Or
I
next
will
week.
not be